Dear students, today we will discuss about phytohormones or plant hormones. Plant hormones or phytohormones are basically the naturally occurring organic substances which influence the physiological processes of plants at very low concentrations. These processes influences mainly consist of the processes of growth, differentiation and development, and through other processes such as stomatal movement may also be affected with the phytohormones. So phytohormones are also known as the growth regulators. Hormones interact with the plant growth and development by controlling the cell divisions. For example, cytokinins and gibberellic acid, they are involved in cell division. Similarly, abscisic acid has the role in stomatal closure. This diagram basically is indicating the interaction of the plant hormones with the plant growth and development. Similarly, development of abscient zone is regulated by ethylene and auxin. Gravitropic movement of the roots is because of auxin. Similarly, growth of young fruits is done through the cytokinins. Stem elongation is controlled by auxin and gibberellic acid, and flowering stage is initiated from the flowering hormones from the leaves. So, plant hormones which are active in very low concentrations are produced in certain parts of the plants and are usually transported to the parts where they elicit specific biochemical, physiological and morphological responses. They are also active in tissues where they are produced. Each plant hormone evokes different responses and affects different hormones overlap and may be stimulatory or they may be inhibitory in reaction. Most commonly recognized classes of plant hormones are auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins and ethylene. And later on in lecture we will discuss one by one in detail. Some evidences also suggest that flowering initiation is also controlled by hypothetical hormone which is known as florescence. So, each hormone performs its specific functions. However, nearly all of the measurable responses of plants to hereditary or environment, these are all controlled by the interactions between two or more hormones. Such interactions may occur at various levels. For example, these interactions could be at the synthesis of hormones, hormone receptors, and second messengers, and ultimate hormone action. Furthermore, hormonal interactions may be cooperative, they could be antagonistic, or they could be in balancing situations. Each hormone, which is also known as plant growth regulators, are internally secreted chemicals in plant that are used for regulating the plant growth. According to the standard definition of plant hormones, these are basically the signal molecules that are produced at specific locations, that occur in very low concentrations and causes altered responses or processes in targeted cells at other locations. The concentrations of hormones required for the plant response is very low compared with the requirements of minerals and vitamins for the plant. The synthesis of plant hormones is more diffuse and always not localized. So, mainly plant hormones are physiological intercellular messengers that control the complete growth life cycles. For example, they control the process of germination, process of fruiting, growth, flowering, fruit ripening, and even the death of the plant. Plant hormones are regulators of almost all aspects of plant development and plant responses to their environment, active at very low concentrations with tight spatial regulations of synthesis and response. Plant hormones are secreted in response to environmental factors. That factor could be excess of nutrition, that could be drought condition, that could be temperature, that could be light, or any chemical or physiological processes. Then what do hormones control in plants? Hormones basically control the root and shoot growth. They also control the seed germination. Leaf fall is also controlled by the hormones. Disease resistance, fruit formation and ripening, flowering time, bud formation, anything that is related to plant growth, that is always controlled by the hormones.